Hello and welcome to another watch review. So today we are checking out the MRW 200H by Casio. This one I have had for a while, a few months. So both are the same watch, different designs. And before we begin, let's do a quick wristwatch check. And we have another MRW 200H. So I got this one again. This tells you how much I like this watch. Now, this one here, the purple with the yellow one, this is not mine, this is my sister's. And she saw this one, which I had bought originally. She liked it, she got this for herself. And then I wanted one more, so this was the slightly more unique look. Uh, and I decided to buy this. Now, the other thing I want to mention here and review is Flipkart. So, this watch I bought from Flipkart. Very first thing I bought from Flipkart, and it looks pretty good. I have registered this with Casio. I'm waiting for the reply to confirm the 2.5 year warranty, because that would be one way of knowing that this is authentic, and it looks and feels authentic. So yeah, so I've had this for a couple of months, and let's see, interesting things that I've noticed. When I got this one, after about 3 weeks, this stopped. Battery died. So what this tells me is this is probably an older design that has been sitting in a shop or a shelf somewhere for a few years, and the battery died. Normally these batteries have about a 3 year life, and I don't remember if I have the box with me, but the boxes do have the date of packaging. Well, I have the box, but it's not here right now. So this one here comes in your standard box. I didn't bother, so let's see, when was this packed. 8/23, so it's pretty new, August, so this year. And this is from Flipkart. Usual box, nothing here. You have the warranty card, the manual, tag, things like that. So pricing, this one I got during the Independence Day sale on Casio India shop, somewhere in like mid to late August. So this was 1197 rupees. My sister went and bought this from a shop for about 1700, and this one I got from Flipkart just last week for 1097. So in other words, I would say this watch is a rival of the very famous F91W. And if you don't like digital watches, if you think this is a kid's thing, I think this might be the best alternative. In fact, this might be the best watch for around 1,000 rupees. It's the same price as the F91W. I doubt you'd find any other good watch from any other brand, and with the features this has. Now, 100-meter water resistance on this one. Decent size. Let's look at the size, in fact. So it's a very comfortable size. Okay, let's just put these two aside because they're the same. Let's see. So I'll just do the bezel from here to here. You can see it's about 43 lug to lug. With the crown, it's probably going to be a little more, maybe 44, about 45 with the crown. Because I'm just measuring the bezel, this will be a little less than the width of the case, I guess. You can see about 43 here, and with the crown it is 45.5. However, it doesn't feel that way on the wrist. Now, lug to lug, with these watches, the beauty is because the whole thing is like a rubber plasticky thing, size isn't that much of a problem, because I've seen even bigger ones and they don't really make a issue. Let me see here, 47. Now, another interesting I noticed when I got these two together is when you have this on your wrist, this actually feels a bit bigger, because this has a dark dial while this is a white, sort of not a white but a cream colored dial, and these two designs look the best to me. This one I've seen as low as like 900 on Flipkart. Sometimes you're not sure if this is even like a real thing. Let's see the width as well while we're here. It's not particularly thick. 11 and a half roughly. So I find this to be very, very ideal proportions. Did I miss anything? We checked the case diameter, lug to lug, thickness. And yeah, it's got the standard strap. Notice this one has a more shiny feel to the strap. This is more sort of a normal dull finish, I guess. But this watch is very, very comfortable. And what I've noticed in the last sort of 2 or so months that I've had this watch, I have several watches. I have about 8 or 9 Casios at this point, and whenever I'm just sort of in the mood like picking up a watch to wear, I'm now seeing myself go towards these two, like this watch here. I just put this on. They are just so comfortable. So let me actually show you on the wrist as well while we are here. So I'm wearing it on the fourth hole. The third one feels a little too tight for me. I wear them a little looser than most people would. I just wear them to the point where it doesn't feel like it's like restricting the blood flow or something, or it leaves a mark. So I wear it a little looser than most people. And you can see here on my 17 centimeter wrist. Um, yeah, looks very comfortable, very ideal, not too big, not too small. And as I said, this is my sister's watch, the other one, same size. And my sister has a 6-inch wrist, and even on her wrist, this does not feel big. Now, the beauty of these watches, these Casio youth style watches, is they don't fit the usual conventional sizing, I guess, because a lot of watches people fixate too much about. Is it too big on my wrist? This looks too big, this looks too small. It's a dress watch, it should be this big, lugs to lug, this and that. With these ones, these are sporty watches, youthful watches. It doesn't really matter. Like, unless you have a very tiny wrist, you don't really have to worry. Even like the bigger G-Shocks or those watches, anybody can really wear them, and it doesn't matter if it's like uh, hanging over your wrist width or whatever. These are just sporty watches, and I've seen in India people still prefer oversized watches, so it doesn't really matter. But even if it does, these are just perfect proportions. I have nothing bad to say about this. And also, this has a rotating bezel. Now, for 1000 rupees, you can't expect like a high quality ratcheting bezel. This one is the friction based, so you can just move it around. There's no sounds, no ratcheting, no 120 clicks or whatever. So yeah, it is there if you need it, but um, it's not that important, and which is fine. I have other watches from Casio that have like a fixed bezel, so this one actually moves. All of these we've tried. I guess this one is the most sort of sporty one where you can see the bezel and be more useful. The others, they're a bit more subtle, but each of them have their own style. So there are quite a lot of designs. I keep finding new designs of this MRW 200H. Like some of them are not available in India, some are, but there is this one here with the 6912 and the indices on the other side and the date and day window on the 3 o'clock. There is this one with all indices, I guess, and then there's this one with the 1 to 12 apart from 3, and then the 24 hours, and then you also have like the minutes on the outside. So variations are there, and you can pick whichever you prefer. I liked the look of these two. I guess I'm a little older guy, so I wanted more simplicity. My sister liked this because she said this was like very bright and colorful and easier to see, and I can see the logic behind it. I wouldn't wear this myself personally, but this is more my style, and yeah, you can choose whichever you want. This one here at first glance may look very boring and dull, but if you can, I don't know if I can, if you can focus here, but the hands on this, they look beautiful. They're like golden colored, like the at least the outsides, and they just look very beautiful. Look how good the second hand looks as well on these watches. Beautiful designed watch with great looking handset, and yeah, the loom isn't particularly great. I tried it, and you can just make out the hands. But for me personally, I don't really go out much at night or operate in dark areas or anything like that. So for me, that's not an issue. I'm fine with that. But yeah, it's really, really good watches. I would recommend you wait for a sale. You can get them around 1,000, 1,200 is fair. Um, Full price, if you see on the back of the box here, it says 21.95. I wouldn't pay that much for it, but anywhere from 15 or below, You can get them. Like I said, my review with the Flipkart. So let's focus on the Flipkart thing. So this one I got from Flipkart. Once again, 1097 rupees. I ordered it just before Diwali. So it got a little delayed due to the Diwali holidays, but it arrived 2 days before they said it would. They said it would arrive on the 15th, and I got it on the 13th. What else? The process was very good. Actually, I was very impressed by the whole method they did. Maybe because they've had some issues in the past. Basically, what the delivery guy did was he came to my house. He opened it himself. He opened the box, showed me the contents, said, "Look, this is what you ordered." Took pictures, opened the box, took pictures to make sure everything is okay. The item is as described what I ordered, and then he left it to me and asked me for a OTP which they had sent before. And then what happened was when I got home, I thought, okay, I want to register this with Casio. So I was looking for the invoice. I went to Flipkart and looked for an invoice in my orders and stuff. I did not see an invoice. So I called the customer service and they called me back within 2 minutes. And the lady there, I asked her, like, I want to register this watch. I need the invoice. And she said, just wait 24 hours or something for the order status to get updated. Then you can download the invoice, because I couldn't see it. And then, as she said, after like a day or so, I checked again and I could see the invoice. I downloaded the invoice and I have registered this with Casio to see if this is genuine, because I like to register everything for two reasons. One is to get like any benefits if anything goes wrong, to get it fixed, and the other is obviously I need the peace of mind to know that this is a genuine one, because there are a lot of fakes. Surprisingly, you may be very surprised to know that Casio fakes are very, very common. If you have seen any local small shop, you'll see fakes everywhere. So anyway, so the whole process of ordering with Flipkart was an amazing experience for me, which is a surprise. Now, to be fair, it was only one experience, one order. But yeah, I'm very impressed. Now, one more thing I forgot to mention, just remembered. These are acrylic. These are not mineral. And for the price, it is understandable. I have, however, found a solution. So on Flipkart, they were also selling these screen guards. So I'll put them on and let you know. I'm not confident of doing it with the camera. I can't even see properly. So I'll try and do this and maybe make another video. I've also ordered a set of screen guards for the F91W, because that is also acrylic. Mineral and all other glasses, they are a little more scratch resistant, let's say. And even if they get scratched, I can get them replaced. These ones, I would like them to not get scratched, and because these are cheap watches, and spending another 100, 200 getting the glass changed, that seems unnecessary. Plus, I like to look after my watches. So I've got these 3 in here for each of them. I'll try and put them on and see, because sometimes I feel like putting these also takes away from the look, but we'll see. So anyway, you can get this. This was 200 rupees for 3 of these. I think it's fine because I have 3 of these, and they also sell like single packs, so you can do that as well. So overall, highly recommend this watch. I think everyone should have this. If you have an F91W, if you are a fan of Casio and that legendary brand and you want watches, I think having these two, one F91W and one MRW 200H, I think is a must in your collection. These are amazing watches and they are very versatile. 100-meter water resistance in a 1000 rupees watch, amazing. I feel like with all the price increases happening everywhere, we may look back at this time and say we could get a 100-meter water resistant Casio for 1000 rupees. I don't know. I just love the look of this, the feel, the design. Very comfortable. Also, I think they are about 39 grams. I don't have a weighing scale, but I think I read this is 39 grams. So it feels nothing on your wrist. Very comfortable. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this. Yeah, like I said, you might say the glass could be better, mineral or something. For 2000, yes, I would say that. Okay, that is the point I should mention. Because I've been picking these up for 1000 and around 1000, I can let go of the fact that this is not mineral. But the full price is 2200, 2000 or something. So for that price, they should be adding a mineral glass, I feel. That is like the only thing I would like to point out. But other than that, Yeah, I have no issues with this watch, no faults here. Really good looking watch. This one actually looks very, very nice. And the handsets on these, they stand out really well. This one again, more sporty, more youthful. You can go with whatever design you prefer. Lots and lots of design. Like I've seen at least 7, 8 just available in India, and I've even seen more outside. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any of these, if you have one of them or more than one. But yeah, I'm just in love with these watches. Fantastic. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll try and make some more videos. Got distracted with the World Cup, and the family was here as well, staying over. So that kept me a little busy, but now I'll focus more on videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.